Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to Breath of Fire 4. When we last left off, we got to Sinesta. Today, we're going to look around Sinesta. I know we did a little bit of shopping and things when we got here last time. So let's talk with some people. Ah, okay. We're looking for her. Can you give him a discount? Apparently not. In case you don't remember, that building behind us is the inn. In the second floor of the inn, there's a weapon and armor merchant, and that orange Manila right there will actually sell you items. And pay special attention to this guy right here. Well, not really special attention, but, you know, he is very suspicious. I think the Highlanders are, like, super awesome cool, you know? I mean, they're all kung fu monkeys. It's like, what? Hey. Hey. I'll talk to you. Well, anyway. That's enough people. What you're supposed to do to advance the story is to go in this orphanage and talk with everyone in here. He's such a kid. This treasure chest right here, there's a rock in the way. You can never get to it. Hopefully I won't fail too hard on this. Forgive me, I just ate dinner and have a bit of food stuck in the back of my throat. Food. Gotta catch Chino food. Now, the secret to catching Chino, I'm gonna just say this right now. I may not be able to pull this off, but you gotta, he runs at the same exact speed as you. The only difference between him and you is the fact that you can cut corners and he takes the long way around. So you gotta catch him at the corners. Like, this. Like I said, it's one of those things. I really don't like this mini game here. So you can see, you can actually kind of I always have the most luck catching Chino. He went the other way. Right about in here. This is where I have the most luck catching the little dog. Haha! Well, apparently if you catch him right there, he doesn't know where to run. That was kind of interesting. That didn't take too long. But the key to catching Chino is use the corners. Try to cut off as much room as you can. And good luck. There's really not a foolproof way to catch the little bass. I mean, precious little thing. Look at Urshan in the back. I love the things Urshan does. Boing, boing, boing. 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 I'm probably not going to play too long tonight. I've got some things that I've got to get in order tonight. And unfortunately, because of my long days, which I've probably mentioned before, I work like 12-hour days. And because of that, I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, meaning I have to go to bed about 8 o'clock at night. Urshan, you're hilarious. In case you didn't get what Urshan just did, she squatted down to look at that toy. I love how Urshan is there, but she never participates in what's going on. She's just always off doing her own little thing. I don't know why, but that's awesome and hilarious to me. Oh man, so you don't know where the princess is? Basically what I got to do is I've got to actually go out in my storage shed and figure out what got stolen. Somebody broke into I have a portable building in my backyard. It has a deadbolt on it. And somebody actually busted out one of the windows and climbed inside. And they took 2 boxes. One of the boxes had old broken consoles in it. It had my broken PS3, my broken PSP, my broken GameCube, my broken PlayStation 1, my broken Nintendo 64. It's just old broken consoles is all it was. What? No, I'm not playing hide and seek. This is not Breath of Fire 3. You can't make me play hide and seek. No. I'm putting my foot down as an adult. No hide and seek. Crap. Looks like we're playing hide and seek. The other box they stole had games in it, like actual games. And I have to go through and figure out what was stolen. I have narrowed down some of what was stolen. For example, my copy of Suikoden 2 was among the stuff that got stolen. The box was mostly PS1 games. And in fact, it was mostly PS1 and PS2 games, and most of those games were my sister's old games. So, lost a lot of things like Spyro the Dragon and Shrek game, Jack and Daxter, you know, things like that. Stuff. They were my sister's games, mostly. And she didn't really care, so she's like, whatever. She never plays. She doesn't play video games anymore. With the exception of maybe she'll get on her Wii and do Just Dance or something like that. But anyway, but there was a few of my games in there. I think my Tales of Destiny was in there, and there were some Game Boy games in there of mine. A few Nintendo 64 games. Just I don't know, a few PlayStation 2 games. Like I said, I have to go through and figure out what got stolen now, so I can repurchase it. I know that sounds weird, but yeah. This little girl right here, I actually don't know if she counts. But yeah, I'll talk to her anyway. Oh, those 2 chests upstairs don't have anything in them. Anyway, you talk to that kid, and he tells you where the next kid is, and that's basically what they do. They tell you where the next kid is. Now, Eastern Wall is this way. And there's a little bugger right there. Alright, next kid's at the front gate. And there he is right there. Alright. Next kid is on the stairs. And I think... yes, over here. Alright. Our next hint is to go on the bridge to the center top of town. And look, there's a little frog kid right there. Next to the prostitute. Don't pay attention to what the frog's saying. Where you're supposed to go is the inn. In fact, if you go back to the orphanage, a lot of times they'll actually give you a second set of hints that are a little more clarifying. And if you talk to the little frog boy, he's like, well, maybe I should have just told you it was the inn. So, yeah. Or you could, like, do the steps. I actually did the steps, like, the first time I played the game. Because, and I remember this clearly, because the hint that says is hiding on the stairs, so-and-so is hiding on the stairs, I thought that this was the person hiding on the stairs. So I walked around for like an hour, and I never found this child here. So yeah. Let's see. Now we gotta go back to the orphanage. We're still missing one child, but I don't know, where is he? What? Okay, where's this cellar? Well, we better go look for him then. Jinx, Nina, you owe me a soda. Nina is actually pretty helpful for locating the little buggers. Because she can do this. She can fly through buildings, phase through matter. I really don't like this. I mean, okay. I just don't like the way this town is laid out. It's very, very confusing. We didn't say that. He's really thirsty, huh? I wonder what's gonna happen now. Yoink! Anyway, welcome to the next dungeon of the game. The Sinesta Cellars. Pretty easy dungeon, not really many twisting paths or anything like that. Few items to grab. Few dead ends.